Let's see here.
Yeah, alright. We're approaching Stepping Stone, y'all. Yay? Yeah, you know what? Yay. Yeah, I'll say yay to that.
I've been wanting to get off this ship.
Well, we'll need to talk about that before,
I'm gonna get
we get there.
Maybe we'll work on getting everybody patched up before we go.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. And, maybe the one that might be wanted by the station doesn't go on that station. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
There's a perfect, medical station on the station.
I have prepared the mess hall.
You've prepared oh, shit. What did you
start taking off my clothes?
Time to make a mess.
Please clean up after yourselves. Alright, I'm gonna get ourselves, closer. I'll just be out of comms range. I'll just go to the impulse, and that way, they'll just, get there.
I have sanitized the mess hall to the best of my ability, and I have propped up my medical supplies off to the side. And I put on gloves.
Here. Somewhere back there. I'm just gonna lay on a table, sprawled out, with everything off from the waist down. At the waist up, I'm clothed.
Very good. I will begin my assessment.
Be gentle, or don't.
You know I am never gentle. I would like to assist Edra in a recovery action.
Okay. Using a downtime activity, Edra will be trying to recover. And because our group has a doctor in Vertigo, you can roll your doctor roll in place of the normal roll.
Okay. As I have the physical special ability, I get an extra die.
Excellent.
Position?
On my back.
I think this is risky
Desperate.
because he has level 2 harm.
Effect?
Standard. That is a success. A 6. A 6 adds 3 segments to the healing clock, which is enough to recover. And that will, I believe, clear all of your harm.
That's it. Right there.
Hold this, eat this, and don't move.
Isn't this a part of me?
I will go about my ministrations. And there is quite a bit of squelching and fluid flying around as I perform my duties as a doctor.
Do we have to do this right next to Barry's? Never mind.
You can safely say that it's going to take a little time for Edra to fully recover, but you are confident that the ministrations that you have performed have succeeded, and he will eventually heal with a little bit of rest and relaxation.
Do I have to leave this on me?
Yes, do not touch it.
But it feels like it's taking way too much out of me.
You'll be fine.
Vertigo?
Yes?
I'm not as bad as him, but I have to kind of clean out this wound on my head when I smacked it.
Oh, please. Perhaps we should move over towards the bunks. This area is quite messy now. Here, you can sit on Barry's bed.
And I kind of scooch all the blankets and everything like that over to make sure that it's a nice clean area. I sit down.
There's plenty of room next to me. Why do you have to go over there?
Privacy.
Don't look, Edra. I will
It's
begin.
like right here.
Oh, you have banged your head quite hard.
Yeah.
I will resist the temptation to lick your wound, and I will simply apply this salve.
Well, I mean, you can lick it if you want to, but I don't know why you'd want to.
I'm looking
Oh.
now.
I lick the wound. You will be all right.
Oh, can you taste infection?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh. I mean, that's very useful, isn't it?
It can be.
So I'm not infected.
Not to my knowledge.
Actually, you are.
Huh?
Well, I forgot to mention that, I think I told Alora. Remember that specimen I had that bit you?
Bit me?
Well, yes. You don't remember? The first mission. Don't worry about it.
What is
Oh.
what is it doing?
I don't know.
I would not classify that as an infection. You simply are carrying a parasite.
Oh.
This is quite common among Titanites.
Mm.
Oh.
She
And-
didn't die. That's great.
What is that parasite for?
Well,
I believe this one is fortifying your vitals.
yes. Exactly. You showed signs of heavy breathing before we went out. I was worried.
Oh.
So I had it bite you. It's just a test. I have no idea what it did, but I remember the writing from the experiment, something about your academic, that you created some kind of parasite that was able to function with inside Titanites. I knew she wasn't full and could have probably killed her, but it did.
Still kicking.
Yeah.
And no infection.
No infection. Ugh.
Did you want to use a recovery roll here?
Well, it's only level 1 harm, so I don't. Does she have to roll for that?
So you just have to do a recover here, but
Okay.
if she rolls, then you can have the healing clock partially filled.
Ooh,
So
yeah, let's have her roll.
Yeah, it's
I'm
always a
using the
good
action
thing
anyway.
to at least get the healing clock started. So if you take a serious injury, then when you fill the healing clock, it clears all injuries.
Good to know.
I continue to lick the wound. What is my position?
Since
It's
you
kind of tickling now.
since Eden only has level 1 harm, I would say that this is a controlled position.
Effect?
The effect will be probably standard.
5.
Okay. That will fill, I think, 2 segments of the healing clock.
Awesome.
Well, I've went ahead and applied an additional salve. This will provide some extra nutrients, and hopefully, if there are any infections that have been undetected with my oral examination, then perhaps it will assist in the future.
Thanks, Vertigo.
It is my pleasure, and also it is my duty as my role on this ship.
Is there the equivalent of some kind of like lamprey thing that's attached to like her head just wiggling around or something?
Absolutely.
Came out of her mouth.
Whack. How close are the bunks to the helm?
Not very.
Okay, I was like, I
yeah,
don't think I
it's-
could hear this conversation. Is what I was wondering.
It's 3 decent-sized rooms away.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You have the bunks kind of in the rear of the ship. Then the mess, and then the ore. What would be the ore processing room that has been sort of, I guess, modified in some way on the ship. I'll leave that up to you. However you think.
We
that
have a
was done.
brig, so that's probably where the brig is.
Okay, and then there is a ladder that leads down to the central turret. And then there is the cockpit directly ahead.
Gotcha. Cool.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, very human.
Yeah, well, a couple things. One, make sure you do, please, for the love of every star and stone in the sky, clean up the mess after you're done, literally and figuratively. I guess it's literal both in these kitchen situations, isn't it? Literal mess and then literal. Anyway, yeah, please do that. Number two, could I have you replace my bandages? I don't want to leave the helm at the moment for the sake of, communications, but I do need to probably get this swapped out before we get landfall.
As you are speaking, the door opens, and I approach with my kit.
That was much faster than I thought it would be.
Oh, it has been some time that I have been quite excited about performing an examination on you.
Okay, no, I don't need. I don't know if I need that. I have my bandages from when I was shot, remember? And I just need to get them probably swapped out, replaced, clean, that sort of thing.
It's very important that I check for infection.
Yeah, you can do that on this wound.
Just this wound?
That's the only wound I got. I know some say I have a bleeding heart, but that's an idiom and not a thing that's actually happening. So no, it's a saying, it's a phrase. I do not have a heart that is bleeding.
Will you let me know if you do?
I will. You'll be the first to know.
Very good. All right, let me have a look.
Great.
I lick it.
Jeez, why? Why would you? Why? How does that help anything?
Oh, this might have an infection.
Yeah, that's what antibiotics are for.
Oh.
You're a doc, I guess. Is that how you... I don't even know. I just need the bandages replaced, probably, maybe. Unless is it infected? What?
Would you like to take a recovery roll here?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. What is my position?
What level of harm do you have, Barry?
1.
Okay,
2 blocks
so this will
and
be
1.
a controlled, and the effect will be standard.
3.
Ooh. Okay. So you still clear the level 1 harm, and you get 1 healing clock segment filled.
Got it. All right.
I pull out a canister and I begin to pour a bubbling fluid on your injury. It stings and an astringent smell fills the room. Interesting. Oh.
Yeah, that kind of hurts. What is that?
Infection. I have cleared it for you.
Oh.
Maybe. I will have to investigate again later.
All right.
Would you like me to apply the bandage? I will go ahead and do it. I'm right here. It might be a little tight, but we want to make sure that there is no infection.
Yeah, that's probably great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Can you... Oh, there it is. Could you let the rest of them know we're about to get into range of comms for Stepping Stone?
No, I don't want to do that. And I walk out.
Crew of the Molly, we're about to get in communications range of Stepping Stone Station. You don't need to respond. In fact, I think I'm just gonna leave the... Yeah.
Alright. Just cleaning up the mess.
Thank you.
Literally and figuratively. Because it's the mess hall. It's messy.
That's double literal, isn't it?
Is it?
Okay, and yeah, I'm turning my thumbs off now. I hate all of that.
There we go. Oh. Okay.
Wait, why is this spicy?
What?
Spicy?
What the? Get off the comms talking about whatever the hell you're talking about. Oh, God.
All right. I'd love to reach out to Stepping Stone for some docking credentials, please and thank you.
This is Stepping Stone Station. Yeah, hi, this is Barry Hendricks of the Molly, requesting docking. All right, Barry Hendricks, Molly, gotcha. You can approach on in to hangar number 3, please. Wonderful, thank you. Yeah.
And I make my way to Hangar 3.
Barry activates the thrust, and the ship begins to head towards Stepping Stone Station.
Oh yeah. All right.
Orbit of the, I believe it is a dwarf planet, Ceres. Stepping Stone Station is home to many mining resources, as it is a prime water mining and mineral mining location for much of the solar system, being right outside the asteroid belt around Earth, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. As you approach Stepping Stone Station, you make your way into the hangar, landing the ship.
All right. I need to send out a message to Bob to let him know we're here. I don't remember. No, I don't remember if he was going to meet us here or we were just dropping her off. I think we were just dropping her off for communication. Well, needing to send him a message anyway. I just sent him basically the equivalent of an email. Going arrived at Stepping Stone. Let us know the meetup spot to drop her off.
You'll get a message back pretty quickly. And you, Bob just kind of writes, yeah, you can just drop her off at the station. I got somebody that'll pick her up. Contact there should be, Clay. I repeat, Clay.
Confirmed. I just respond and then send that off. All right. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're here. Don't anyone leave yet. Do not leave yet. We gotta.
Making my way to the front door.
No, you're not. Do not leave yet. No.
I am fully clothed.
Great. I'm glad. We just need to chat before you leave. That's it. We just gotta talk.
I will ready my droid and be ready for a talk. I'm also right behind you.
Yeah. What? Don't sneak up on me in the goddamn hell.
I figured that since Peace is doing his own thing, I would be your piece. For now.
That is a very interesting thought there. Yeah, Pace is currently doing some maintenance on himself. He needed to get some work done. No, we just gotta all chat. Not just you and me. It's not a private thing. It's just, we gotta talk.
Oh, so I can come in?
Wait, oh God, why is everyone crawling in the helm? That's fine. Yeah, come on in. Everybody come on in. Why not?
Hi.
Yeah, let's just have a party. It's a figure of speech. We're not having a party.
Oh.
Party?
Party?
Yes. Bread. Food. He obviously forgot how a party is supposed to be formed.
I know, I forgot a long time ago. All right, we're here. Is Jaana sleeping or something? Where is Jaana?
Jaana would probably just be like in the mess.
I can go get her. She was very interested in the noises. She may have stirred.
Right.
Would you like me to go get her?
I got it.
Jaana, if you want to join us in the helm, we're just chatting before we head out. And if not, we'll grab you and drop you off to your contact, whatever you prefer.
You wait a few seconds. Door opens.
Yeah, there we go. Hi, Jaana.
Oh, hello.
All right. Order business number 1. What you calling yourself now?
Yes, I have decided on a name, and I've already had everything worked out with code here.
Good.
I'm going by Tressa Primrose.
Ah, so good.
Tressa Primrose. That's a nice name.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
I spent most of our journey thinking on it.
Right.
You
No,
could have
that's
gone with Tressa May Primrose. For a middle name?
What does that mean? Oh, just a middle name?
Both Tressa and Primrose are different ways of integrating numbers into my name. I thought it would be
Are
clever.
they?
Yes.
I
Oh.
also offered to alter her mind so she won't forget, but she said she got it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Good call there, Tressa.
Before you go on your way, I do wish to have a moment with you, Tressa. But, Barry, please continue.
Right. We got the contact name. We'll be able to get you dropped off and sent off so you can live your new life and new job and all that fun. But, well, no, that not a but to that. You're pretty much set. So we're at Stepping Stone. All right. We got some time. I'll work with Bob to get our cred all sorted. That way we get paid for what we did. We are in a position of maybe not everyone should get out at Stepping Stone.
Where's my mask?
For the sake of, and I point to code, that one,
My bag?
code.
What?
Remember the whole incident with the hospital code? And how you're probably wanted on this station?
I'm wanted by many.
Yeah, but
In a mating
specifically...
No, but
the
like
law.
criminally wanted.
Criminally wanted.
I'm no criminal.
Yeah. Did he forget? Did he just mind alter himself? What happened?
They will not remember me. I'm not
How?
wearing the gown.
Yeah, no, but your face. You know, remember faces? Those are
You
pretty
kinda stick
identifying.
out.
More than clothing, yeah. If I change my clothes, would you still know it's me?
What about now?
What
If they
if
have
somebody asks
voice-
you to take that off?
Yeah, if a security officer asks you to take that off so they can get proper identification of you.
I am now an android.
No,
I can't take my face off. It is a part of me and who I am. Threatening my freedom.
can one of you please help?
I'm quite
here?
convinced.
Okay,
Thank you.
Eden, can you help, please?
Code?
Eden. That's in my
Remember how we
database.
talked about wanting to kind of get back on the right track and do things the right way and
Yes, I have so
not
much to
cause
prove to
more
you.
trouble?
Let me do it. We can go on the station and do it together.
What's the plan?
I want to take you to the medical bay and apologize for trying to steal papers that had your name on it. Then figure out what's going on.
No, that's okay.
It's not okay. You're being threatened. It was threatening our people. You were very upset with me, so I shall make things right.
That wasn't what I was upset about.
Mm.
What I was
Complicated.
upset about is what you had done to that person, remember? To those people, actually.
Oh. There was only one, I think. But we can see, I'm pretty sure they're okay. We can go see them together.
No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stay. I'll stay with you. And we're gonna think about what we're gonna say when we go see Slice, right?
Oh. we're
Or
going to see
meditate. I
Slice.
can show you how to meditate. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not allowed to go in a station, is what you're saying?
Give it time. Currently, it's a bad idea for you to be on that station because they will be looking for you specifically and not for friendly business, but probably putting you in jail.
I was wanting to pleasure myself there, but you can do it for me.
What?
I was wanting to pleasure myself in the station, but you can do it for me. Just bring me
How are
something
you
else.
looking to do that?
Well, I have yet to pleasure myself, and I would love to be able to complete that.
Maybe describe what you mean by that, please.
Yeah, what is pleasure to you?
I heard they had amazing figurines of ships, different old tech, and possibly from different cultures.
You want old tech? I can bring you old tech.
It would be me great pleasure.
I can bring you old tech.
I was
if
just
you
going
want
to go
code.
borrow it,
No,
but since you're going, you can...
Yeah, I'll get that for you. I'll get that for you and bring it back, and you can look at it to your heart's content in the engineering bay.
And then I can have a spot in the engineering bay where I can display them.
You know what?
A little corner?
We can do that for you.
Notated. You heard it? You heard it? Witnesses are here.
I know. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it.
Then fine, I'll stay on the ship. Well, I will not be on Stepping Stone Station.
Okay, but maybe clarify. There is a misleading statement there, Code.
Sorry, I will not be inside of Stepping Stone Station.
You
What
will
are-
be on the
Where will you be?
ship.
On the ship.
On this ship right here? On Molly.
Why, yes. I will be all on Molly.
Eden, can you just stay with him, please?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No worry, Barry. We're working on that thing you humans call trust.
We are indeed. That is exactly what we're working on right now.
And I'm looking at my notes. I've already hit on 3 points.
Yeah.
One,
What were
I
what
didn't
were those?
kill Jonah. Tresha. 2, she's not a potato. And
Yep.
3, I have made her life better.
A potato?
Don't
It is
worry
a
about
human
him.
food.
Just
What a potato
yeah.
is. Martians grow a lot of potatoes.
yeah, they
Yeah, a
do.
lot of starch.
Yeah, don't
It's
worry.
not that great for your body, but hey. Sustenance.
Jana, Tressa, why don't you come with me? I would like to have a conversation with you.
Tressa glances towards Barry.
Just very
If you'd like to spend more time with
Probably
me,
fine.
I can come up with a whole future for you.
yeah,
Just
maybe.
takes about a moment.
Why don't you save yourself some time and just go converse with her? Doc will be fine.
All right. May I ask what this is about?
I just have a few questions. Please follow me.
All right.
She's
Go with it.
mostly harmless.
She's very gentle. The lampreys don't hurt at all. See?
Lamprey?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Now, what we can do, Code, which will make things probably you happy as well. After we're done our business here, I was gonna look and see if I could get any more info on my sister, and then we could make our way to Slice. But I mentioned it before to everyone. If Slice is involved with this Nadai fella, it could get bad. There's a risk of that. I got a real bad feeling that they are intertwined in some way.
That is called assuming. You should not assume.
No, however, going in and assuming there is no connection is just as bad.
Of course.
It's called preparing for the worst and expecting the best. You hope something good will happen, but you prepare in case it does not.
Barry, there are some things that are worse than death. You do know that, right?
I'm aware, yeah.
Good. As long as you're aware.
We were having such a good conversation. Why are you threatening me now?
Why?
I'm not threatening you. Just be careful. Nadai has ways to make.
That's what I'm talking about, Code. That's what I mean. If Slash is connected to this Nadai, you're stepping into a potential dangerous situation. That's what I'm saying. I don't want anything to do with Nadai.
Good.
All right?
I think you
but
should
I'm warning you, be careful. I think there's a connection there, and I'm worried about it and you. All right?
Oh, you're worried about me?
Yeah, how many goddamn times? Oh my God, my head's gonna explode, and I'm just gonna
Barry,
jump
it's
out of the
okay.
airlock.
It's okay. Don't
Barry is worried
do
about
that.
me now, and trusts me, and will give me pleasure.
We'll figure things out as we go. For now, let's do step 1, right? Which is getting Tressa to Mr. Bob, right?
Yeah, we're getting Tressa specifically to Clay, a subordinate of Bob.
Okay.
I don't have any meeting place, but I have a feeling Clay will find us. That very, very Bob-like. We'll step out and do whatever. I do need to do some shopping for myself and to find some old tech for Code, so then he will stay here and be very, very helpful and good. And please, even if you stay in here with him, I will say this out loud so Code knows. Please do not let Code mess with the ship.
I'll do my best.
I would never mess with the ship, Barry.
You would. I don't need to know. You wouldn't call it messing with. That's the problem we have here. You would say you're fixing it or working on it or analyzing it, and meanwhile there's a hole in the hull and you're just laughing to yourself, wondering how you're gonna fix it.
I take Molly very seriously, Barry.
That still is not a denial of what I said.
You did come to an agreement that you weren't going to do any alterations to Molly without consent from
Molly.
No, me.
Oh,
Me.
So now you're controlling. This is very complicated. Well, Barry, are you going by yourself in Stepping Stone?
I think maybe Doc will join me. I mean, I'll be with Tressa. Maybe Doc. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I won't be here long if it's just me.
Well, I have to warn you.
Yeah.
If you see any of my kind, please stay. Don't bump into them. The slightest touch or lick could mean contact.
Oh, and actually, oh God, I didn't even think about that. Nope, that's fair. Yep. No, you're right. All right.
Because I care about you, Barry.
Boy, that tone makes me not think that at all.
progress.
Thank you, Code. Okay. All right.
Thank you in the same day.
Yeah, it's what happens when you
I will
actually
remain on the ship.
You two are going to be the best of friends. It's so exciting.
Boy, that is an overstatement, but that's all right. You know what? Progress is progress. Okay, I'm going to get my stuff ready. Okay, Code, how much do you want me to buy of old tech?
How much cred do you have?
No. This would be me buying it on your behalf.
Then you just take it, Barry.
No, I'm not stealing for you or borrowing. It does not work.
No. Human transactions should take human currency.
Correct, and you have human currency. I'm saying, I'm doing you a favor, but I can't afford gifts.
I was just seeing if you were trying to get one of our Titanite ways. But since you're so accustomed to being human.
'Cause I am!
Yeah, for now.
No, no. Yeah, it's gonna stay that way.
Question. Did you allow Alora to lick you?
No, I did not allow
She
her.
licked me.
Did she not lick you?
No, she did.
Oh, great. So
Oh, you got licked by her too?
I didn't know what was happening. She replaced and then she leaned over and licked me. And is that a thing? Do not. No. I don't like that look. I don't like that look at all. And now, if I turn into some weird fish monster thing, I will. Not like you. I mean, like, if that turns me into a fish monster.
That hurts.
Why would it turn you into a fish monster? Is that how you look at us Titanites?
Right. What do you mean by that?
God.
Especially
No. Did you? Will it turn me into a Titanite?
You wish.
There you go. Then I'm not a Titanite. I'd be a weird fish monster.
Well, there are.
You see the distinction? Two different things.
Ellen, maybe I'll explain to you when you're on our level of intelligence of what might happen to you.
Yes, perhaps we'll show you the way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather
That's a
not.
great idea.
Oh boy,
Why am I
and we've
explaining things vocally. Why can't I just touch you?
one step forward, 1,200 steps back and into the sun. All right.
Let's get
I'm gonna go
cracking
get
on
my
stuff.
things
Yep.
together and
Be
get
careful.
ready to go. Oh, I'm gonna be so careful. And now I've got extra paranoias I didn't even know I had. So
Just think
thank
about
you.
it this way, Barry. If something happens to you, Molly will be in my hands.
No, Molly will be in Peace's hands. Actually, that was a direct. It's an order. I have a will. I actually got one written up, and it goes direct. Everything of mine goes to Peace.
Interesting. That's if Peace is able to. Well, have a great day, Barry.
Thank you. And yes, Peace is very able. Don't.
I'm gonna go check on Peace.
All right, I'm just gonna go and relax.
Water.
So, what have you brought me here for?
I have a question. You have experienced something very unusual with the individual who performed the way on you. There's something unprecedented. I will not enter the way with you, don't worry. But I do wish to perform an examination, purely biological, purely physical. I hope that perhaps by identifying some sort of signature, that I might be able to detect if others have been affected similarly to you, and perhaps maybe I can do something to help them.
Okay, if you think it will help. Before we start, though, what exactly is involved?
I will perform a physical examination. I will take your vitals. I will check your orifices. And I will have to do a full body examination. With your consent, of course.
All of my orifices?
Yes? All 7 of them? Do humans have more?
Is it necessary for...
Whatever you're comfortable with, of course. But I will also need to attach you to this machine. It is a standard machine that will scan your brainwaves, and it will map out the various neural pulses made by your cerebral functions.
All right.
I just want to help people.
Okay, I'll do it for them.
Thank you. Please, drink your water. And I will begin. I would like to use my downtime ability of starting a long-term project.
Yes. And I believe this will be a doctoring role.
Okay.
Because with a long-term project, you roll what is relevant to the project. I think that is the most relevant one for this. Most relevant
Okay.
action.
What is my position?
Yeah, in this case, it'll be a doctoring role. Perhaps in future ones, it might be a study. It kind of depends on the situation, but I think in this case, you're doing an exam, so doctor will work here. Your position is, I would say, risky, and the effect will be I'm gonna say standard.
I would like to push myself.
Okay, it's gonna cost you 2 stress.
Okay. 1 bonus die. Okay. That is a crit.
Is a crit.
Oh, yeah.
So, when you do a long-term project and you get a critical success, fill 5 segments of the clock.
Wow. That is halfway there.
Yes. We talked about this before we started the session, and I said that this would be a 10-segment clock, halfway there with 1 investigation. So I'm going to leave it up to you how this goes, but there is a back and forth here with Tressa, and it will take some time to do this. You have to perform your various examinations, so this isn't like a 5-minute kind of thing. It does take you some time to do, but you're having very significant results, and I think you're able to trace some a combination of brainwave activity with some kind of chemical marker in the bloodstream, which leads you to believe that physical contact must be a requirement at some point, and the brainwave detection is complicated, and you can't narrow it down perfectly, but you feel like you're on the right path. This is a very big stride that you've made. It's just kind of like a very lucky set of intuition that you have had in regards to this, and you're like, you can tell that you're on the right path, and you're going to have to investigate some other people that have been involved with this, but you've made some pretty strong headway here. This is good work.
Yes, so as I was saying, I had a license with the Academy of Biological Science on Titan. So with my degree, I explored various things, not necessarily of this nature, but you see these readings. This contact, it has changed you. And I hope that perhaps in the future, if we meet someone else who's been affected, we might be able to detect them. Or at least maybe give them some insight.
That's very good. Is it possible to remove this now?
I do not know.
I don't really like my legs in this position.
Oh, you mean this? Yes, of course. I will release you. I have mostly performed it to the fullest of my ability. Without cutting you open.
Oh.
But no, I won't. Unless, are you open to it?
No.
Okay.
No cutting.
Well, I will give you my contact information in case you change your mind.
Okay.
Thank you, Tressa. This means a lot to me.
Like I said, I just want to help, and you all helped me, so.
Would you like a flavor brick?
I think I'll have some food on the station.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think we've finished our docking sequences if you wish to depart now.
That would be wonderful. I should probably use the bathroom first.
Oh, yes. There's extra sanitizer in there.
Good thing.
Goodbye.
Shortly thereafter, the group readies themselves to continue their business. Jaana Faar is ready to leave, and I assume so are you, Barry?
Yeah. I don't know if Doc was going to join us or nothing, or if it's just going to be me. Because unfortunately, Doc and Code, leaving them here would just cause more problems. It's like two toddlers in a candy store that you just let run wild. So Eden will be here. It might be a good idea to keep Doc with me, keep an eye on her.
Do you join Barry? Where to go?
Does he ask nicely?
Barry's muttering this all to himself at the airlock, probably with Jaana like behind him, not that far.
Barry.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Doc.
Human.
There was a long pause between those two this time.
I have much on my mind.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think so. What? You have a lot on your mind. Okay. Did you want to come to the station, Doc?
Oh. Yes. I can do that.
Okay. Great. Stick with me, please. Don't wander off.
Do you think we will find bread?
Will you vomit exclusively and in far too much quantity?
I have been training in my consumption of human food. I will be fine. Don't worry. I am becoming something of a professional.
Yeah, then we can find you some bread. All right,
Okay.
let's go, Tressa.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I like check. Normally on these stations, by the way, is open carry allowed? I don't know if we ever established that.
I don't think so. No, it probably wouldn't be.
No, but with a bounty hunting license, you could probably have closed carry.
Yes.
So, all right. So then I, store a blaster and a stun blaster on me just for the sake of it. And obviously my license, because I ain't dealing with that. All right. And I hit the ramp and make my way out of the ship.
You begin
Okay.
to leave the ship. That moment of disorientation of the slight changes in gravity affect you a little bit, and Jaana sort of steadies herself, and you begin to head on to Stepping Stone Station.
Beautiful. All right. Let's see if
You can see that there's once you exit the hangars, there's an elevator that probably leads you to the checkpoint. There'd be a guard checkpoint.
Yeah.
To make your way through.
Yep.
And probably the equivalent of a checkpoint and loading dock kind of area.
Yeah. Do those normally just because it's faster and easier. I just use my bounty hunting license. And I just be like, "This is my credentials. They're above board. They're with me."
Okay. Let's see. Barry Hendricks. Give me 1 second. I just had to check this out.
Yep. Having a good day?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
I didn't pick it.
All right. Good to go.
Thank you. Have a good day
Tim
now.
Horton.
What?
We're not on Canada.
Oh.
Keep walking. And make my way to, I mean, I gotta indulge my vice.
I assume there's probably some kind of gift shop. It's right past the checkpoint. It's like a duty free, in an airport.
Yeah, 100% goes directly toward that duty free. There's bread over there. I point in like a corner that probably just says like fresh in quotes bread.
What are you looking at?
Bread is also in quotes. What?
What is this?
That's bread.
No. What is in front of you?
Oh, well, I don't know yet. I'm looking around like...
Stepping Stone Station is a station that is centered around a lot of miners. So there'd be like a lot of rugged sort of like worker clothing and like little tchotchkes that are related to different mining platforms and stuff like that. So there might be like little collectibles that have like mining ships. You probably see something that looks like the Molly that's there.
I'm looking for two things: a Molly figurine outright, so I can have Molly and Molly, or a cup holder attachment for my my captain's chair. Those little clip-on cup holders.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Indulge your vice.
Oh, I will.
See here.
Now,
how crazy
here's
you go.
I know. Now here's the fun thing. I have an ability now that allows an ally to indulge a vice with me.
So she gets a free one?
No, she'd still have to indulge her vice. However, I'll let you determine how this says. But when you indulge your vice, you may adjust the dice outcome plus or minus 2, which is freaking great. An ally who joins you may do the same. That is that is up to you if it's a free one in there. I thought it would be they would also indulge their vice and they would just get the plus or minus as well, but that's up to interpretation, admittedly.
When you indulge your vice, you may adjust the dice outcome by plus or minus 2. An ally who joins you may do the same. Yeah, I think if you want to indulge your vice, Laura, you can also get the plus or minus 2 in this case.
I will.
Okay. So both of you indulge your vice. There's a button for it right underneath right above like where the trauma is on your character sheet.
Yeah. Bonus die. It asks me, so I gotta ask you every time. I'm gonna ask it every downtime, and you're gonna give me that look every downtime.
Did you know that it can go up to 6 bonus die?
Wow.
Yeah. I'm really glad I have a plus 2 for that.
Ooh. Okay. So, clear an amount of stress equal to the highest die result. We had a 1 and a 1.
Yep. Well, so that can be a 3. And I took a 3. Boy, I'm glad I got that, because 1 would have sucked.
So,
I will also clear 3.
All right. I'm going to do a thing. Because I've used 2 downtime activities. I'm going to spend a cred.
Okay.
And I'm going to indulge a vice a second time.
That is something that the crew can do. You can spend a cred to take another downtime activity as the two of you go on a vice spree, which is probably some kind of insane whirlwind-like scene that Jaana is stuck with dealing with just by being in close proximity to you two maniacs as you continue to indulge your vices.
You know that old supermarket sweep show?
Yeah.
I pick up a power tool I saw this in one of your videos.
That's a good one. Yeah, put that in the cart. Yeah, put that. I think we could use another one of those. I wonder if Code would consider that old tick.
I saw it used on multiple orifices. I'll put it in the cart.
That's... Well, you need different attachments for it. They don't have those here. Anyway, let's see. Is that an old mining clamp?
Oh, they had those in the video too.
No, that's a different kind of clamp. I think that might actually be from one of the old mollies. And yeah, grab that, toss it in the cart.
I catch it.
It's so awkward and huge. Like, if you've ever been to any of like the big like job lot kind of stores, you know how they have those, or like Costco or Home Depot.
They've got those vertical cart.
Yeah, they've got those like massive carts. You know, like they're like the only place they would fit is in these giant stores. It's something that should be in one of those carts, but this is a little gift shop kind of place, so it's just awkwardly thrown into a smaller cart.
Yep, absolutely.
I like to imagine that as we're moving through the various aisles, I am also taking food and opening it and saying, "Here, Barry, you must keep up your energy. We have only made it through half of the store."
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Toss those in the cart. Just the cart is full with junk.
Are we meeting person here, or
maybe I wasn't told where they were. I just got a name. I'm sure they'll find us. It's fine. Yeah, here, keep following. Can you grab that rain slicker?
I've got
Tressa?
it.
Oh, okay. You got it. Good.
I hand it to Tressa. You can put it in the cart.
okay?
All right.
Do you expect a lot of rain on?
Sometimes, maybe. What? No, it's fine. Okay. And then I get to the front and just unload everything. I want all this.
Me too.
Okay, that'll be okay, let's see. We've got a mining clamp for an old DS7. And okay. Sorry, I just need to scan all of these things. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You take your time. We're waiting on somebody anyway.
Is that second cart yours as well?
Oh, yeah. That one is mine. It is full. It's the one with all the crushed soda. Yes.
Okay.
And his basket.
Oh, yeah, that too. You can grab that.
Oh, okay.
Had a long day. Trip. You know how it is.
Very hungry.
Yeah, that's saying it lightly.
Do you want another meat stick, Barry?
Yeah, you know what? Might as well toss that in there.
In your mouth? Open wide.
We gotta
I throw a
pie.
meat stick at your face.
Yeah, okay. No, we gotta pay for that first and set it down.
Oh. I've eaten 6 of them already.
All right, add 6 to it. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Perfect. Just don't eat stuff until you pay for it, Doc.
Okay, I wasn't told. You don't have these rules written anywhere. How am I supposed to know?
They're up
Sure.
there.
Yeah, they actually...
Oh. Well, I don't read. Your human language.
yeah, we need to teach you that.
There's a Titanite one right over there.
Oh, yeah, so there is.
Oh, I chose to ignore that one. Sorry.
Okay, can you move the second card over, please?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Do you
Can
know
you
where
just
the...
lift that end for me?
Oh,
I
yeah,
just need to
I got...
get it on the skin. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you know where an old tech shop is, by the way?
Oh, well, there's a supply store. They might have some old tech down there.
Right. Okay, yeah, we can check that out.
That's down on level 3.
All right, perfect. Good. Great. Do you do 2-ship delivery?
Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah, we'll make sure. I don't want to carry this right now. That'd be perfect.
Sure, we can have it moved to your ship within the hour.
Awesome. Loading bay 3. The Molly.
Hangar 3.
Yeah.
Can I carry this loaf of bread with us?
Yes, you can have the loaf of bread. Yeah, we've already scanned that. You can have it now.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That will be 5,000 credits.
Perfect. That's another 3.
Okie dokie.
I have only 2 stress now.
3 ones, by the way, on
Yep.
these rolls. 3
Yep.
ones.
Get him out of the way now. Ha 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 ha. All right, thank you. We'll have someone receive it. Oh, yeah, I need to just. Shit. I'm gonna. Okay, thank you. And I send a message off to Eden, being like, "I have stuff coming. Please do not open it. It is not the stuff for code yet. I'm getting that next."
I send you a smiley face back.
If my stuff is open, rations will be reduced. That's...
Frowny face.
All right. We should probably find this Clay fella, huh? Wonder where... Do I have a normal meeting? I mean, well, I was going to say, do I have a normal meeting spot for contacts? And probably be the bar.
You can always give it a try.
Yeah. So, do we have a name for this bar? I think we did. Actually, it may not have been Stepping Stone.
Did I write it down is the question.
And I also think that was Great Ocean anyway, that had the named bar.
Do not have anyone written down.
Why not the Spittoon then? That sounds like a
Sounds
miners
like
one. Yeah. All right. Let's head over to the Spittoon.
The Spittoon Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill. Yeah, it's a bar and grill. You can get some food if you want. That'll be on your
Yes.
dime this time.
Me?
You'll be paying for your food this time.
I don't have any money.
How?
I spent it all on the human food. Do you remember when I had the very large stomach? When I was housing all the various meals, I ate a goat. That looked like you, Barry.
Oh,
It was good.
okay. I don't think I wanted that information. Anyway, well, when we get there, we'll be paid there, and then you can pay for your own meal. How about that? Wonderful. Awesome. Don't you glare at me. That's your money and your food. You gotta sustain yourself.
I have bread.
I know. I got you some food as a gift. You want more, you gotta pay for it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're heading to Spittoon now. Tressa, let's hope that this Clay fella's there.
Okay.
Hey, aren't you excited? You might be able to work with more with us after all this.
Sounds interesting.
That's, I wouldn't put it any other way.
Okay.
All right. And make my way
To the Spittoon Bar and Grill. Meanwhile, aboard the ship, Code, you and Eden have been left behind. What are you doing aboard the ship?
I'm getting my tools ready and my droid ready. I mean, my drone, excuse me.
What is that for?
Oh, you're interested?
Of course.
Well, come close.
You're not gonna do that thing again, are you?
Do what thing again?
The brain thing?
No, I wouldn't touch you without consent.
Okay. I lean in and I go cross-eyed looking at what he's doing.
You see this? It's a cross species. of both tech and organic.
So what are you using it for?
And this is how I get things done. Yeah.
How you get things done?
Right. Well, Eden, I was told I can now leave this ship. Remember? Good. Because I won't be leaving this ship, but I will be taking the drone for a spin.
Where are you? Where are you gonna send the drone?
Oh. Can you hit that latch right there, please?
Not until you tell me. And I cover the latch. Not until you tell me where that drone is going.
To...
I'm really bad at being stern. Please just tell me.
Well, it's going to check out the ship, make sure it's okay.
Then why would I need to hit this thing that leads outside?
Because that's where I check the ship, Eden.
Tell me the truth, Code.
You're too human.
Edra?
It's going to check the ship, and once I'm done with the ship, I'm going to go into the station.
And do what exactly?
Well, I care about you, Eden. I need to find out why your name is on documents. Please.
Oh, I'm really interested, you.
Please.
That is a human thing! You're doing a human thing right now!
I learn. I notate.
Shit. I taught you that. Well, won't they notice that there's a drone?
No, I have a cloaking device.
Do you really?
Yes.
Show me. Shit.
And I've already fed it.
I whack the switch. Barry's gonna kill me.
No, he won't. All right. Here, wear this. Put it over your eye.
Okay.
Now you'll have visuals. Ship looks fine. All right, let's go in.
You gotta take a right there.
Okay. Let's see. Where was the medical? Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna drive this. You have to. I don't remember. I was
Another right.
running.
You
Oh,
are you actually checking out the ship first, or are you going straight to the
that
station?
ship's fine.
Just
Ship's
going
fine.
straight to it, yeah.
Didn't even bother. Like there was a millisecond of checking the outside of the
That ship's
ship.
good.
Probably like a few scrapes and stuff in the paint, just outside. But you just kind of send the drone out and about. Now you managed to roll like the best possible roll for the drone, but that doesn't mean that it's completely free to do whatever it wants. It is fast. It is space worthy, and it's got sort of like mufflers on the anti-grav devices that keep it aloft. There's like a camera that kind of rotates in the center on top, and it has sort of like these spider-like legs right on the bottom. But this thing is able to travel in vacuum, and it has we'll say it's got a momentary stealth. Like it doesn't last forever. It's a pretty big draw on power if you leave it on for too long. So, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to use a downtime move mechanically, or what are you trying to do?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to take it to the medical bay and find out if we can find those papers.
So you have specific downtime activities that you can do. You spent 1 to acquire assets for Jaana Faar. And you get XP for that. I'm giving you XP for that. We're gonna say
go?
That goes with your normal XP tracker. And you get 2 XP for that.
Oh wow. At the bottom? Oh, wow.
And
Yes.
you also used 1 for recovery, but...
You use 1 for recovery. So you don't have any other downtime actions that you can take.
So my vice is weird. And with that, to indulge it, finding out more information, I have the historian background, academic. Finding out more information about the project of which we've learned a little bit about so far would definitely apply for mine, I think.
I can let her fly it.
Here's what I'll do. If you would like to investigate this as part of a downtime action for Eden, you can, but you're going to have to spend some stress to do it.
Oh. What if you leave the ship and do it and I'll follow you in my drone?
You want me to leave?
I don't want you to, but I think it'll be great and it'll go along with what's happening. I'll be right beside you. I'm not allowed to leave the ship, but you are. Important paper.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a downtime action.
So I don't think this would be an indulged vice. I don't think I'd give you that one.
Okay.
I think weird's got to be weirder.
Okay.
You can wear the drone.
No. We could do this maybe not as an indulge. Just as a...
You can do a
information
long-term
gathering?
project.
Oh, I really don't want to. I have so much stress. I really don't want to use my action for that.
What about you? Ooh, can I expend stress?
Your downtime stuff is done. We're in the downtime section part of the mechanics right now.
No,
All right.
well,
So I have a thing that I don't believe will have any relevance to this, but I want to clarify it because it was Barry's plan after we're all done. On the trail is a thing from Molly. Your crew gains an extra downtime to work on a long-term project or acquire assets to track bounties. Barry wanted to use that, but if that would apply here, I'll leave it to you two.
Well, you were going to use that for your sister, right?
That is correct. That is exactly what Barry said. So that is
It's an option.
I won't. It's an option. I will not stop you, but you will be using a thing of Barry's.
So you can indulge a vice here if you want, Eden. You still have another one that you could use on a long-term project. Or you can do 2 indulge vice or 1 indulge vice and something else.
Well, I already recovered. So I only
that's
have
right,
1
right,
action
right.
left.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
You can
being...
also spend a cred.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So,
I'll split the cost.
You can't do a half
you
credit.
can't do that.
I'm just trying to learn the human ways.
Let's split the check.
Yeah, so I planned on relieving stress by doing my meditate. So maybe I'll just spend the credit to do this, I guess. Okay, continue.
Okay. So, Eden, you're heading on to the station and the drone is following, or are you staying on the ship?
I'm staying on the ship.
Okay. All right. The drone is headed out. So, the way that I'm going to do this is, Code, if you want to use the drone to help Eden with a now new long-term project, Eden, you can spend that cred if you haven't already, and
I did.
add a clock, which is on the bottom right of your sheet, underneath the roll fortune.
Yes. Now I shall name this Eden Project.
Yeah. Let's make this 10 segments. Okay. And we're going to say that you will get a bonus die. Code, this is going to cost you a stress.
1 stress.
Yep. You're giving Eden a bonus die for this. And now, Eden, from the way that this sounds, Code and you are trying to investigate information here. How are you doing this?
Well, we know the location and everything like that of where those papers had been. So I think I am just eyes absolutely fixated on every detail, trying to see if I notice any of the papers, or maybe if we see any doors that would be able to fit the drone in order to check and see. Maybe they have like a little back room or something.
Now the papers that you're talking about, I'm trying to remember specifically what those were. I thought they were on Great Ocean Station.
That was the whole thing, is like, Code saw that there was a paper that said Eden Project. That's all he saw because I rolled bad. And I was like,
that
why
in the
is
hospital?
that here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why is that here?
Okay.
And that was the reason why I was trying to take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't remember that at all. I remember you rolling for drugs and stealing drugs.
That was the overall wanting to do that, but I saw the papers. I was like, oh, that's why I went to grab it, and ended up grabbing that person instead.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look back at that because I.
So yeah, my motivation was, oh, I'll just get more drugs, and then I saw the paper and I was like, oh, that's why I went to go grab it, and I explained why I touched the person's hand and got back to the ship and said it had Eden Project on, or it had Eden on it, and I couldn't see anything else because I rolled bad.
Okay. All right. So here's what we'll do then. This will be a study roll or a skulk roll. And depending on which one you do here, Eden, this will be Eden getting a bonus die for one of these.
Oh, okay.
Different outcomes here, depending on which way you do this.
Study is my better stat, but only by 1. Now, with Skulk, we're trying to be sneaky.
Sneaky is, yeah, Skulk is being sneaky. Study is gathering information from documents, news, books, research, analyzing a person to detect lies or the truth, figure out if someone wants to kill you.
Honestly, I think study is the most applicable, specifically because, you know, he's got the cloaking device and whatever. But also, I wouldn't be able to do anything other than that. I wouldn't be able to do anything other than take a look and try to see if I can find things. So I think study is what I'll go with.
And just to kind of temper this cloaking device so that it's not just like an unlimited cloak that just lasts forever, we're going to say that you have to kind of like turn it on for short periods of time. So like you might be able to use it to get past like a group of guards or something, and then it's got to come off.
turn it off.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
got
just
like a cooldown.
Yeah, it's
right?
well, it's draining the battery. You know, you can imagine like every time you turn that cloak on, it's like it's got cameras that are recording the area all around it and then projecting that out, you know, all around. So it's okay.
Good.
Position?
This is risky for sure.
Yeah, are we there? Did we make it?
We're gonna determine what happens with this roll.
Oh, I got you.
This is a risky position. You've got 1 bonus die, and this is a study roll. And I'm going to say that this effect will be limited.
Gotcha. 5.
Okay. So, you send the drone out, and it's going to take you some time to investigate various things, Code. We can imagine, I think, that there's different sections of the station that focus on different things, like you might expect. There's some kind of administration. There's obviously a lot of facilities dedicated to mining. There's the hospital, which is where you believe that this information that you saw, this paperwork or whatever the first time. which is where I assume you send the drone.
Yes, and the way I would do it is only cloak when there's like absolutely no way we can get past something. It can also attach, since it has the legs, maybe attach to certain ceilings or rooms, and we could probably zoom in with a camera or something of that nature.
Yeah. Okay. So this drone, which isn't terribly big or anything, right? It's probably the size of maybe like a dodgeball thing, right? Or a basketball. With like the anti-grav pylon sort of sticking out from the sides. And you send this thing out. You have a lot of difficulty finding anything, and it's taking you some time. There's a lot of back and forth between the two of you where you think like, oh, this might help or this might help. And then there's actual hospital staff that are there on computers and whatnot, and you decide to sort of analyze what's going on based on screens and various documents that they might have, and you don't really see anything, and you realize that you're going to have to do some kind of remote hacking here. You begin to do this, and what you find mechanically is going to progress your clock 2 segments. Here, Eden.
Awesome.
And it's a limited amount of information, but you see that this hospital has some information on something called an Eden project. And code, as you begin to hack it, you have to really be careful. You can see there's a lot of data here, and you can't be too obvious with your hacking because people are kind of working, right? So periodically you have to stop, allow them to do whatever business it is that they're doing, various administration tasks. So it can be very frustrating as you're doing this. A lot of a lot of working and stopping and working and stopping to make sure you're not caught.
Oh shit! Do I have to be? You said the word. I'm sorry, Eden. My trauma means I'm obsessed, and that's not good. Yeah, I'm going overboard with this shit. But there's more information. We have to keep going. We can't stop here.
Code, there's only so much that we can get just from having a drone in there, and
it's fine. Humans are dumb. They don't ever look up. They only look forward. Remember?
That's not true at all.
Really?
Yes.
Those movies aren't telling the truth. It was some movie called.
What if they hear like the little sounds of the droid? I mean, it's you looped them up, but they still are kind of squeaky.
Yeah, but it only has about 5% until it starts getting hungry again, and it'll have to sustain some kind of biological.
5%? Bring that back now.
Cloaking device takes a little bit more. It's okay.
Bring it back.
What if we attach the drone to this human? I can go into cerebral.
No.
Code, I'm going to need a roll from you. This is going to be a skulk or a hack roll.
Okay.
And this will be a desperate position.
Oh, God.
And the effect will be standard.
Since I'm hacking and my drone is a part of that, do I get a bonus die?
No, because it is remote and you're currently
okay.
It's remote and you're trying to do this for Eden. There's a lot of factors that are involved here. It's remote.
Makes sense.
Trying to be stealthy and doing something for Eden.
Yes. And standard is the effect.
Yes.
Eden, just let me press this button.
No, but we should really send this back. What did you do?
Remember I said there was 5%? There's actually 1%. And
the drone becomes visible as you are trying to investigate this, and while you're hacking and doing this remote hack, you're just kind of using too much power. The drone is far away from the ship, and you are not able to draw power from anything. So the cloak drops, and nobody notices anything. You've got it in a position where it is keeping an eye on the terminal that is being used by the hospital staff, and nobody seems to have noticed anything yet, except the person on the terminal. You see, I don't know if you've got like audio or anything going at the moment from the drone.
Everything.
Yeah. You can probably hear just kind of like a muffled.
What is this on the screen here?
Oh crap!
Get it out of there now. Get it out of there now. We'll it's got 1%, right?
It's a problem. I probably need you to physically go get it.
Some kind of
Yeah, I will go get it. Just get it out of the hospital.
Okay. I'll
Get it as far as it can go.
tech support or
I'm gonna press the button to lift it and try to get it out as far as I can with 1% battery left. And Eden's gonna have to pick it up the rest of the way.
yeah, I'm not sure. If you're not connected with any sort of remote support, I don't really know.
Oh.
why you'd have
Oh, here we go. You ready?
If I keep the glasses on and I get going, will I be able to see? I'm going.
Okay.
I bolt out.
They don't seem to have noticed the drone, but you can see that they've started to set up a communication, probably with administration or something code. You're not quite sure just yet.
Hurry.
Just get it out of the hospital.
I'm working on it. It's hovering now, but it's so slow.
Eden
It's
starts. Are you sprinting to the hospital, Eden?
I have the visual on still because I still have the glasses. So I am I'm leaving the ship and I'm moving as close as I can. I'm not going to try to get directly inside the hospital yet.
Make sure you
I want to
mark
see where it is.
Smart glass on your equipment.
So you are looking for the hospital?
Yes, we had just gone there with the thingy, so I would be refreshed on it. But yes,
You know where it is. I mean, you just you get on the elevator first, basically, once you get out of the hangars,
Yes.
and then you have to go through the checkpoint and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay, shoot as much as I can.
Are you going through the checkpoint, Eden?
yes.
Okay. You approach the checkpoint. There's a guard there. Hello.
Hi. My friends forgot something. I gotta bring them.
Okay. I just need some identification and what ship you're on.
Pat myself down. Do I have ID?
A good question, do you? I would assume that everybody has some kind of ID.
Yeah. I pat myself down and then I finally find it in a really tight pocket. I just gotta get it out of here. There we go. We're with Molly.
Oh yeah. I just had Crash make his way through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me he has beautiful eyes.
You have beautiful eyes, by the way.
Thanks.
Sorry, was that too forward?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Excellent. It works just like the movies.
Okay.
Oh.
Head on
I'm
through.
good. Okay, thank you. And I bolt.
Shakes
They're
his head
touching
as
it.
you rush away. And you head to the nearest elevator to head to the hospital floor. And that's a good place for us to take our break. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks, while our squad does some snooping.
Some questionable things.
He said the word, and I completely didn't think about it until he said that.
Yep.
Careful. I was like, well, that's.
We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. If you have not done so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. can head on over to tablestory.tv/100club with no spaces to go follow them in all of the places. Make sure you're doing that, and if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes, support these wonderful people, and make sure you're following Tablestory here on Twitch, YouTube, and at @Tablestory on Twitter. And come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord. And if you want to help support us in a monetary way, you can check out our Patreon, tablestory.tv/pledge. We'll be back in just a few. Hang tight for more 100 Club.
I'm used to this. I gotta run more.
Yeah, we'll take over and help you with your vitals. At least I think that's how it works.
It's whatever.
I'm trying really hard to focus on the ground in front of me, but also the visual that I'm seeing. It's like a transparent kind of like vision on top of what I'm actually seeing, so it's just so visually confusing while I'm just trying to run.
Absolutely.
How far has it gotten?
Keep running. You have to hurry. They're trying to touch it, and I'm trying to move it.
Hi, yes. This is Bert Williams, over on Stepping Stone Station.
Is that you? Go!
No.
It's right there.
Got a weird issue happening with our computer right now.
Just get back there.
Yeah,
Your amazing looks and your charm.
I'm not sure why this is
Okay.
happening. I think it's some kind of virus or something. It might be infected.
Okay, hurry. It's right there. All you have to do is jump over that.
Jump?
Touch that guy. Make him sleep and grab it.
I'm not gonna make anyone sleep.
Well, the bad news is if it gets hungry, it's going to attach to him and take his vital substance.
Shit. So I gotta protect him?
Well, yeah, I can't turn it on and then off again because I have these patients' records here.
Why?
I lose this document.
Oh boy.
How far has the oh my god, I lost the word for it. The drone gone.
Did you call the drone back, like, in the most direct path? What did you do?
Oh, it's at 1% because the rolls and it's hovering very slowly. And it's getting
Oh, I thought it
hungry,
was
so-
like upside down on the ceiling, like with
yes,
his
it is,
legs.
It is. Yes. But yeah, okay, for that, the organic part is starting to elongate and is looking for a vital substance. It's slowly doing it, but it may attach. So you need to hurry. You see that up there? That mouth is, it can cut into something really
Oh my
fast.
gosh.
Yeah, it will suck the vitals out. You only fed it enough.
Please give me a scramble roll, I think?
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Either you jump up there or you use your little hooly-doo to get it down.
Oh, okay.
What's my position?
I think this is desperate.
Shit.
We're gonna say the effect is limited.
The good news is it has your bio signature. Sorry, I took that without consent. It's okay.
And I try to jump. 4.
Okay. So as you are running as fast as you can, we have this moment where you're passing like the gift shop, and we get this camera shot from inside the gift shop where we see Barry and Alora doing their insane vice shopping. And we see, like, through the window, there's like a meat stick that hits Barry in the face, and he closes his eyes for a second as we just see Eden hauling ass in the distance past the window as she's booking it right past. And there's a fervent amount of shopping that's happening inside this gift shop. And Eden, you make it to the elevator to head down to the hospital. As you're frantically pushing the button for the elevator, you can see that it is stopped on level 6 right now.
even go to level 6?
Miners.
Stupid miners.
Frantically pushing the button, hoping for the elevator to go
on.
faster. And it's not. It's taking forever. There are stairs, though.
Oh, yeah. You know what you have to do. Because if you don't, it's going to attach to that poor human.
I'm going to the stairs.
Okay. There's a very tight staircase that's mainly meant for maintenance access that you dip on into, and you begin to rush down the stairs, heading to level 3. With a 4 on your scramble, you're starting to get winded kind of quickly, taking 2-3 stairs at a time here and there. You are going to have to make a roll for me. This is going to be a resistance roll, I believe. And we're going to say that this is going to be prowess, I think.
Okay.
For resistance, is it just the actual stat itself? I would assume.
I will say that what happens here with resistance is, depending on how well you roll, this is a stress-related roll.
I swear to God, Wag, if I take a fucking second trauma today, I am quitting this game. And it is all Frank's fault.
These are the choices that you made.
It's literally all Frank's fault. What if I slow down? Do I still have to make this
You can
roll?
absolutely slow down if you would like, and you will not have to take a resistance roll. Would you like to do that?
I am just so close to a second trauma. I think that, like, physically and mentally, Eden is just so exhausted.
Calm down, Eden. Take it slow. If you fall down those stairs, I would not.
I pull an inhaler out from my pocket and I puff it.
Okay, I need a second.
Fine. It'll only be one human.
Oh, come on. Don't say that.
It takes
And I
a while
start
to
taking the
get there.
stairs a little slower.
Okay, you begin to slow down, and as you slow down, you get the impression code that the drone is starting to get a little desperate for some sustenance. It begins to move on its own. You start to lose control of the drone, and it becomes non-responsive. It begins to hop onto the top of the cabinet where various drugs and things are kept. And as it does so, this horrifically slimy appendage begins to extend and head towards the flesh of one of the personnel there.
Oh, Eden, I have good news and bad news.
What?
Good news is that you slowed down and didn't take a tumble, and your breathing has it became normal.
Okay.
Also, the drone is moving.
What?
The drone is moving. You're supposed to
Like,
ask me for the bad. Remember?
what's the bad? What's the bad?
Well, it won't be hungry anymore. Very soon.
Can you like override it or something? Is there something you can do?
It overrid me. All the controls are not responsive. It's in a primal state. You might want to hurry.
How far am I?
You are, I would imagine you're on the elevator now. It's not that far from the elevator to get to the hospital. But you can see basically that you are like, 2 floors away or something. It's just, you've just gotten on and it's starting to move.
Okay.
I think you get the impression code that she's not going to get there in time.
Well, the good news is that once it's fed, it can come back.
So,
Code, you do have one way of stopping this.
Oh no. What's that?
You can power down the drone completely.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's gonna be. You might want to hurry.
can't you do something? Like, I don't know, like send some sort of a signal to bonk it and shut it down or
I
something?
know exactly what to do. I saw this in one of Barry's videos. It's called Prey.
It's gonna be a lot easier if you just shut it down or something. If it doesn't eat somebody, I could maybe make something happen so they can grab it. But if it eats somebody, I'm not gonna be able to grab it.
Alright, fine. I'll shut it down.
Thank you.
You have to get it. If I shut this down and I don't get it back, there, it's done.
I will do my best.
I lost all visuals.
Okay.
The drone is shut down. You've lost all visuals. Anything that you had going on is stopped. You have no communication with the drone right now. Aiden, as you get off the elevator, you see the hospital ahead of you. You can see from your position something on top of the cabinet that looks like a drone, and there is some kind of slimy appendage that is dangling down across the front of the cabinet. The staff there is focused on the computer. They don't seem to have noticed it. Some of the patients that are in the waiting room, though, do see something is up. How do you want to handle this?
Well, I can't. If I use my kinetics, I'm gonna end up getting trauma. If I try to use the way on anyone, I'm probably also gonna have to push myself, right? It's not just an attune.
What's happening?
Okay.
Okay, so I see it.
Okay, that's good. Has it attached to anyone yet?
No, it looks like it's knocked out. It's on one of the cabinets.
Okay.
Is this cabinet behind the desk?
Yes, it is.
How am I gonna get behind there?
Well, who's at the front, or who's sitting there in between you and it?
Yeah,
Well,
so
there's that.
to use your kinetics, you do have to push yourself if you want to use the way in that.
Right. And if I wanted to do something by using the way in order to, like, clear the memory or something, or have someone do something for me,
That will not require
would-
you to push yourself.
that won't.
No, that's only kinetics. It's basically using long distance telekinesis.
There's something you can do, but I don't want to suggest it because you might get mad.
I think we are past me getting mad right now.
So you're mad at me?
No, I just am desperate to get this fixed.
Well, remember what I showed you in Jaana Faar's psyche?
Yeah.
Amplify that by 5. It's okay. You give them happy memories. Their day must have been, think about it like this. If their day is really bad, and they're having problems, they're in pain, well, you can make it go away, maybe even temporarily. But we have to get it back. And if we don't,
Okay.
all that data is lost.
Okay.
I am going to compose myself, stand up straight. I'm gonna walk up to the front desk.
Yeah, so like I said, I've tried to turn it off and on again, but I'm...
Excuse me?
Yes. I'm sorry, we're just
Hi.
in the middle of something. You can just activate the console over there, and we'll get you
Oh.
in some kind of...
I have a unique question.
How far is this person sitting back behind the desk?
Imagine there's probably a terminal, so I would say 2 feet.
And it's kind of really personal.
Remember, you're attractive.
I push my boobs up.
With your hands?
No, because I'm kind of like doing that thing where it's like.
Oh, you lean your boobs on the desk?
Yeah, and
Oh my god. Okay. Let me just have this drink of water real quick.
Remember, Whack, this is an IT guy.
And Eden is endowed, baby.
Okay.
Roll for titties.
Is that a sway
Command
or
roll,
a consort?
probably.
Consort? Or wait.
Command, really?
Yeah, no,
I got no social whack.
yeah, this is consort, I would imagine. Get access to
Can I get
resources,
+1 for
information,
boobs?
socialize with charm and style.
+2 for boobs, there too.
You don't know what sexual orientation this person has. I'm gonna say no.
So that's a no. Okay. I tried, man.
Yeah, plus they're in the middle of a big problem. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Use your assets. If it doesn't work, just find a way to touch them.
What's the position?
On top of console.
We're gonna say it's pretty desperate.
Yep. What's the effect?
Pretty desperate. The effect will be standard.
What?
Ooh. They're not even really paying attention to you. You can see they're on their communicator, and they're more focused on the screen of the terminal that's angled down a little bit.
If I were to lean over just to tap him on the shoulder, would I be able to reach him or no?
Yeah, definitely.
No, but excuse me, it's really important.
And I grab his shoulder.
Okay. Grab his shoulder. Hey.
I am trying to get into this man's brain with the wave.
Okay. Making a tune roll.
Are you gonna show boobs in his brain?
What's the position?
Desperate again.
On the bright side.
The effect
Wait,
has
can I
gone.
help her?
I don't think so. Not in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. What is
He's
your
talking me
idea?
through it.
What is your idea?
So I'm the one that taught her how to alter minds or alter thoughts, and I could just guide
Would
her.
you like to flashback?
Oh, I would like a flashback.
Okay. Let's flashback then. What is the scene? Describe it.
So I'm tinkering, and Eden's in the back. She's a little upset about how things went at the hospital, and she's just remembering that on top of the stuff that we did with Jaana Faar. It wasn't that long ago. And I turn around and I say, "Hey, you did great in there. I understand it may be a lot for you to unlock certain doors or seals, as they call it, but it's not all that bad. Just think about if someone's having a really bad day or they've lost someone close to them. You can alter those thoughts to not make them forget, but to well, remember the good times more. Or make them their dreams come true.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm proud of what we did for Jaana. That was a step in the right direction. But I think if there is someone like Nadai running around doing this sort of stuff, I think I really want to learn how to counter it.
Oh, interesting. You understand that's what my purpose was to find out how to control the neural network so I can be able to, well, reverse some effects or use it for good. Sometimes we have to dip into areas where we don't feel like they're moralistically right. Our people, Eden, there's a lot you do not know.
Well, I want to.
Oh.
And I know it's different, but it's kind of the same, but I can do all sorts of things. I can throw stuff with my mind. Right?
Yes.
That's related to the way, isn't it?
That is a bit different. You see, there are a council called elders, and each elder is known for a specific skill that's beyond most of our people's doing. There is a thing that happens called consumption. You see, elders for a reason. They consume their own and have history of hundreds to thousands, maybe even more years of knowledge from even the primal days. That ability that you have is quite interesting because we haven't seen something like that since, well, one of the elders. And as you see, Nadai is an offspring of an elder. Her ability is dangerous, but yet interesting.
And does she not have anything else? Any other abilities?
I do not know. She was exiled and then presumably cut off from the way. What we call worse than death is to be cut off from the way. She managed to alter it, even to make even the elders feel like she is not there anymore.
The elders haven't met me, and if they did, wouldn't they think I'm some sort of abomination anyway? They would cut me off.
Well, I was sent to find out what was going on, and they might not know you, but they do know of something about creating a being of some sort that can flow between both species, which is very, well, as humans put, illegal.
Well, at any rate...
Take this opportunity to understand that you are very unique, and I am very interested. You could expand beyond what any other Titanite that I know can do. So look at it as a gift.
But I want to learn to control it. I can do this touch thing without even knowing what it was.
The question that comes to mind is, when you were in there, did you touch Nadai?
Yeah.
And you are still here.
Yes.
And I shall show you the way to the neural network, but you have to stay clear. There are many paths. The one you go down has to be hidden as much as possible. If Nadai finds you there, she could possibly destroy you, your mind, and everything that you ever known.
She can try.
Code. Take. I think this is going to be 2 stress. Eden, you have one bonus die for this.
Okay. Desperate?
This is desperate, and the effect will be great.
Remember, stay outside of whatever paths. Stay hidden.
6.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's okay. I just wanted to talk to you. You see, I'm a little unique, right? I am half human, half Titanite. And I didn't want to say that out loud because I don't want anybody to feel strangely. There is this piece of tech, ancient tech, standing up above the cabinet right there. And it has answers for me. Could really use a helping hand to get it. I don't want to cross any boundaries or hurt anybody. And I really need you to grab that for me. Please.
Okay.
Thank you. I know you're really busy. If there's anything I can do to help, yeah. Yeah? Take that from you. What was your name?
I'm Bill.
Hi, Bill. I hope your day gets a little better. Thank you for helping.
And with a 6, will I be able to do anything to try and fudge up this memory?
Absolutely. What do you do?
I take my jacket and I hug myself with the droid in my hand underneath.
That's all. I just wanted to see if you treated Titanites here. Thank you.
Yes, we don't have a lot of experience with Titanites, but we treat everyone that comes through there.
Great.
Did you sorry, I was doing something.
Oh, I think you had a bunch of things going on. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah. Just
Mhm.
if you need any medical assistance, just use the console over there and describe your symptoms, and we'll set it. The system should set up cues automatically. Sorry, I was talking to somebody. I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry. Okay, do you want water or something? I can grab some from the cooler over there for you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay, I'll bring my friend on by later, maybe. Thank you.
Sure.
And I try to very casually walk out,
Come on.
looking like I'm cold.
There's several patients that are just kind of like looking a little bit wary of the whole situation and whispering amongst themselves.
I smile.
Did you see that? What just happened?
I go! I fucking go!
Oh my gosh. Did she get it? Hello?
Start hauling ass out of there.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Barry, you and Elora have headed to the spittoon.
All right. I need to go kick the jukebox, I think. Ah, there it goes. I swear they don't always have music in here, which, you know, it's just a little too loud in here sometimes without it. Tressa.
Yes.
All right, stick with me. I'm gonna go order a drink with my name, because I happen to know it is. Is she on duty here?
What are you looking for?
I was just looking to see if I used to be a regular here. I wasn't sure. They might not be here today. Who's at the bar today?
I would imagine it is somebody that you know.
Okay. Let's go. The name Bill is stuck in my head now, and it's only because of Bill. The joy of that. No, well,
are there any other names? I'm pretty sure it's only Bill.
Think it's
Bill
only
is the
Bill.
only-
I think it's Bill and
William?
and William are on duty, and
Will?
maybe Janice. Yeah, which is also another name for Bill. I don't know, maybe Janice and Bill are working the bar today.
All right, let's say Janice is working the bar.
All right. So I just kind of motioned for you to follow me, both Tressa and Doc. Hi there, Janice. Been a minute.
Hey there, Barry. How's it going?
Oh, going just dandy. Can I get I don't know, what have you got on draft today?
Well, we got some Troll Piss Ale. We got a Splinter IPA that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'll do the Splinter. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Any thing for you, Tressa?
Do you have any wine? Wine?
I think maybe you had that bottle of house, right?
Sure. Sure, coming right up.
Yeah, if you've got any of that Titanite shite, maybe.
What would you suggest to have with bread?
Well, it's probably best if you have something ammonia-based.
That, yeah, please. Otherwise,
Oh, I would
there'll
love
be-
to explore your human options for liquid consumption.
It'll be a mess if you do that, Janice.
I'll get something for you in just a second.
Thank you.
All right. While you're grabbing those, you seen a Clay around asking for me, perhaps?
Oh, Clay. Yeah, Clay's
Yeah.
a regular. He's right over there.
Ah, perfect. Great. I'll grab our stuff and we'll head over there. Thank you much, Janice. Hey, there was one other question I had for you. And this is going to be using the third downtime activity available to the Molly. Have you heard anything about a job that Cass took? Maybe she popped in here and talked to you before she went off on her job.
No, I haven't seen her for a long time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you nothing. Nothing at all. Not even a peep before she left.
I think it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, that's about the time actually I would have wanted to know. And this would be I'm trying to gain an asset by rolling for that. Yeah, that actually probably be about the time frame I'm thinking of. If you rack your brains for any little detail, that'd be mighty helpful, Janice.
Sure. If you'd like to try and acquire some assets, you can go ahead and make a crew quality roll.
I will do just that. Okay, any bonus dice of any kind?
I don't think so.
I don't think I've done anything else. No, just that I was trying to think of what Bob had told me, but for the most part, he's just that I'm getting leads, but I don't have anything yet. So, all right. A 6, though.
Okay. She says, you know, hang on a sec. Let me just check something for you, Barry.
Yeah.
She goes into the back room. And a second later, she comes back out and she says, I am so sorry. I totally forgot. I did have this for you. And she passes it on over. And you recognize that it is something belonging to your sister. Something that is personal to you both. I'll let you decide what that is.
Yeah. Immediate thought was a ring that was our mother's.
Okay. Then it would probably just be in an envelope or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just have your name on it. She said, I'm so sorry, Barry. Last time you were here, I forgot to give this to you.
No, it's all right. Thank you for this now. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. And I just pocket it. Thanks. And I grab my drink.
Yeah, and she'll pass over the wine and the what is quite clearly some kind of ammonia cocktail towards you, Laura.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
I kind of get like when to Tressa, like, well, before she takes a sip, like, might wanna hold your breath when you take a sip. Thank you very much, Janus. Well,
my breath. Oh. Is this vinegar?
That's as close as they're gonna get to wine. It might be a little aged. It's aged wine. And I start walking over to Clay.
And that's a good place for us to end the session today. Wanted to wrap things up here, folks. Connection has been all over the place. I don't know if it's me or if it's Twitch or what, but there is some kind of connection nonsense going on today. So we're going to wrap things up here. Normally we do end of session stuff and shout outs and everything. I think we're going to condense that to shout outs today, just because the connection it seems like it's in the red, and it's self-defeating if we're trying to do that while you can't watch anything. So let's just do some quick shout outs to wrap things up today. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What you gotta do?
But let's do some quick shout outs. First of all, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. As always, chat, we appreciate you. Much love. Thank you so much. Let's just go around the room and do some quick shout outs. Why don't we start off with Faye today?
I was muted. Hi, I'm Faye Lynn. I stream. I do RP stuff. I'm on Kingmakers tomorrow at 4 p.m. here on Tablestory as well. I play video games. I do voices for video games. That's me. It's Faye Lynn. Yep, that's it.
Thank you so much. Dan.
Hello, it is I, Domestic Dan, Lifestyle Variety Broadcaster, who also does a lot of tabletop RPG stuff. And speaking of that, you may have seen a trailer for a show that is coming out on Saturday that also includes Stella. And I will be GMing that 2-part horror show here, which I'm very excited for. And that's me. You can find me doing all sorts of stuff at Domestic Dan.
Thank you so much, Dan. Frank.
Another fucking show. No, I was kidding.
Hi, I'm Frank.
Listen, horror's my
check
shtick,
me.
all right? I'm
I
gonna
know,
go
you
and
should be the
scream at
one.
Dan
Okay,
later
good.
on. You know?
One of us have to do it. I stream on Twitch 6 days a week. Right now, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm doing like New World. The Fresh Start service has been extremely fun. And I'm doing Harvest Stella here and there, and I want to do more TTRPG stuff. So hopefully you'll see me more on here, because when it shows in, I'm gonna be a little depressed and closed in the closet. So see you then. Make sure you say that in the Discord. Make sure they know. Season 2, 100 Club. Thanks, 200 Club. Whatever you want to call it. Bye.
Thanks, Frank. Stella.
Hello, I'm Stella Luna on Twitch, Stella Luna TV on all other social media. I'm a TTRPG producer and performer. I like to dress up and be somebody else, crack jokes, and cry. You can find all my information on my Twitter, and I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I love this show, and Whack, you're amazing, and I really appreciate having you as a GM and a producer. You are really awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, goodbye. Eat bread. Do crimes. Be
Okay,
horny.
bye. Eat bread.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much, Stella.
Goodbye, Twitch chat human.
I'm Wax Steven. I've been your GM of Doom. I drag the players kicking and screaming through the tech nightmare today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, and I'm so sorry for all the technical issues. I don't know what the hell is going on, but we'll try and sort it out. Hopefully an OBS upgrade will fix everything. The patch maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Kingmakers and our new show, Guest GM by Domestic Dan, this Saturday. Exo Aviarium. Check it out, please. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, right, Dan?
Correct. Yes.
Hey, hopefully we'll see you.
Our normal time.
Hopefully we'll see you for that. Thanks, everybody. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.